it's not a balat, no? It's not a hemangioma. But now they're looking at two things, no? One is a benign tumor called an adenoma. The other one is the one that we're all scared of, the liver cancer, no? Hindi niya masabi what it is. But when I was looking at your MRI, talagang hindi kayo mukhang cirrhotic. You don't look like you have the maliit na atay na kulot-kulot, ano? What that means is, hindi kaya ng imaging alone to make the diagnosis. If it is an adenoma, then you can actually leave it alone, not do anything about it. If it is a hepatocellular carcinoma, then that opens like a whole different set of possibilities for treatment. Even yung mga ini-injection ng mga interventional radiologist, iba yung laman, ano? If it's the benign kind versus the not benign kind. Yung hindi benign, may laman na gamot yun. So, if it's okay with you, oh, that's the one other thing I have to talk to you about. We actually don't need the interventional radiologist to stop the bleeding. It's not bleeding anymore. Your hemoglobin is great, no? It's a 10. Konti na lang. You eat well and you rest, and that will go up. No, my problem now is you need to do biopsy. Okay?
Hindi siya ma-open.
Ha?
Hindi siya pwede open.
Open for resection. Nobody would do that unless they had proof that it was either an adenoma requiring resection if the risk of rupture or re-rupture is great versus liver cancer, which would be resectable. So, or well, you'd have to debate whether it's resectable or not actually. So, if payag kayo, the biopsy, actually, it takes only talagang literally a few seconds, no? Pwede po kayong magpatulog, pwede kayong magpa-injection again, you know, just like in the MRI, they'll put you to sleep. But a lot of my patients don't even bother, but you should. Para you here. So it's ultrasound guided usually, rarely CT guided, the majority ultrasound guided. The biopsy guns, they look like either a giant syringe, just like what you used to inject, with a slightly bigger needle. The other version looks like a tube, and then we call it a gun. It's not a gun. It looks like a toilet paper tube, but it's not cardboard. And the way the radiologist gets the biopsy is with the gun, it just goes click click, and then you're done. The one, the syringe goes tusok, suck out, click click, pull out. So it takes only a few seconds, and the radiologist puts lidocaine anesthesia. Parang yung ginagamit ng dentist sa gums when they pull out the teeth. Yeah. The main risk of biopsy is bleeding, no? But the interventional radiologist has the things that they use to embolize, yung mga gel foam. And they can see it because they're not going to be doing it like blind. Kami dati we used to do blind liver biopsies. Wala nang gumagawa nun ngayon, ano? So, you talk about it, and when you're ready, we will, we'll call Dr. Cabato na, tapos kayo na mag-usap about the details. Like, do you want sedation? You can ask him all your technical questions. What is the risk of bleeding? What is the risk of bile duct injury? Yung matusok yung gallbladder and bile duct area, which is also minimal with guide imaging. So, is anybody in the family a medical person? No?
Wala.
No. For the text, kasi ba may mga nagtatanong size ng needle, size ng biopsy, etc. Okay.
Pero sa may option, pwedeng mo hindi galawin.
You can, but the progression will depend on its real identity, because if it's a hepatic adenoma, the majority of hepatic adenomas remain stable in size. A small, like single-digit percentage can transform into a malignancy later on through the years. If it is a liver cancer, hepatocellular carcinoma, iba yon, that will progress. Ang typical growth time or doubling time, meaning how long does it take for you to see any visible growth, is about average 2-3 months for tumors. But the individual tumors vary widely sa behavior. We have seen tumors like super aggressive 1 month, and I have also seen tumors that are so tamad na, a lot of other things happen na even before it starts growing. So there's a lot we don't know about the biology of tumors na liver cancer. So if you choose to do nothing, what would I do with you? Well, I would send you out and request that you do a tumor marker called PIVKA-2 and possibly something called AFPL3. They're available at High Precision. What are they? They are secondary tumor markers that if they are elevated, then we become more suspicious that there is a malignancy. It's not enough for the oncologist. No oncologist in his sane mind would treat you with medicines just on the basis of that alone. They do accept, just like the liver people like us, na if it's a cirrhotic liver and you have one very definitive imaging test or two different imaging tests that concur na it's an HCC, then they will treat, no, with liver cancer medicines. But they're not going to do that with a non-cirrhotic person with a normal AFP. They would definitely ask for tissue proof. Yeah.
Biopsy.
So,
pero ang medicine na pala siya.
mahabang diskusyon ng liver cancer treatment. If it were liver cancer, what would we do? Well, because the capsule ruptured, that would be considered spread to a different area. So ako, what I do in those cases, I ask the patients to take short-term lenvatinib. It's an at-home, it's immunotherapy, it's targeted therapy. It's called the tyrosine kinase inhibitor to clean up that area, no, the area of spillage. And then, about a month or two after taking lenvatinib, we do another scan. If it appears that none of the tumor implanted itself on the insides, in the abdominal cavity, then we talk about definitive treatment ng liver cancers. Iba yung kumalat sa loob versus yung nandun lang sa liver. So if it stayed only in the liver, if it really is a liver cancer, then you talk about the major options, which are surgery, chemoembolization, or systemic therapy. Mahabang discussion yun because surgery is always the best option. But it's a bloody surgery. We have to do parang 3-dimensional reconstruction ng liver on the MRI to see the amount of remaining liver tissue that will be left behind, because you need at least 30% of the liver being left behind. If that's not possible, we consider these yung chemoembolization with chemo. Yun, classical chemo yun, pero sa liver lang. Yeah. And then the third would be systemic therapy, which is either the oral version ng lenvatinib or yung dual therapy. Yeah. So, ang dami pang, parang ang layo pa natin, ang dami ninyong trabaho. But at every point, at every decision point, you can choose to say whether you will proceed or not. No? This is my most recent liver cancer patient. I just saw him a few days ago. I had one guy, he did the taste, he did really well, he's actually okay, and I would have done a second taste, but he said, I don't like na. Kasi sabi niya sa kanya, ayoko nga. So, iyak ang misis, iyak ang daughter, but he said, no, ayoko na. So yun, he said stop at, how old is he?
70s.
Hindi, 60s na nga.
Iyak talaga yung
yeah, but you know, it's a personal decision. So, parang at each step, you don't have to go on to the next if you don't feel like it, right? So, ang decision point ngayon is to agree with biopsy or not. Yes. Before you decide, you should meet Dr. Cabato or whoever's there. Mike's not there. Chester or si Dennis. Yeah. If it's okay with you, I'll refer you na to the interventional radiologist. Then you talk. Then you decide whether you'll agree with biopsy or not. Okay?
Kasi doon na tayo mag-start ulit ng plan.
Para wala pang decision na yun. You talk to him muna. Sabihin mo, masakit ba yan? Siyempre, sasabihin niya, siyempre, karayong yun. Then you ask him, madali ba yung magdugo? Yung ganon. Yung questions like that. Tapos, pwede ba akong patulugyan? Of course, he'll say yes. But you can ask him all those questions. Sabihin, magkano yung karayong mo? Yan, mahal yan. Parang 10,000 yata yung karayong. So,
but if we don't go with biopsy, doctor, so
if you don't do biopsy, then as soon as your hemoglobin is stable, and we know it is, it's a 10, maybe just one more time, then I will be asking you for a PIVKA and or an AFPL3. Yung PIV ka, okay lang kasi it's like 7,000. Yung AFPL3,
Blood lang po yun.
blood lang.
Hindi siya
Yung
biopsy
AFPL3, 50. Kaya inaaway ko pa yung high precision. But usually...
High precision, gano'n na rin, 50 na rin.
Yeah, because they had it on promo. Do you know them ba? The high precision people? Do you work with them? No. Yeah. And
New World ako, pero parang nagpapagawa ako.
wala sila. They don't
Wala
have
silang
PIVCA
ganun,
and AFPL3. Yung Makati Med has PIVCA, but the L3, they don't have it. Dati they had it on promo na you could get all three for like 7,000. And then...
Isang kuhanan lang natin.
isang kuhanan. Isang tusok lang. So, if you choose to do nothing, yun yung gagawin
Yun
natin,
lang.
blood test. And then, the blood test results may or may not change your mind, diba?
Wala rin
So,
siya definitive na.
kunyari, mataas yung PIV ka. Sasabihin ko sa'yo, are you sure you don't want biopsy? Because there's a
Ganun pa rin.
suspicion for bukol, diba?
Ikot pa rin tayo.
Oo.
So, pwede pa rin mapunta sa biopsy.
Oo.
Hindi
mataas-
kasi
kung
kaya
yung mga mataas na marker.
ng CT scan alone or even blood
Pero
test.
sabi mo, hindi siya kulubot. Nakita din sa MRI.
Yeah.
So parang normal lang yung dito.
Yeah. It's not...
Saka wala siya nakita sa ibang parts. Hindi siya
Wala. That's why. It can be a hepatic adenoma pa din. I mean, liver cancers do occur na solitary mag-isa lang. Pero,
May size ba?
yeah.
7.2 by 6.7.
Malaki na ba yun?
If it hadn't ruptured, that would still have been
Malaki lang
resectable
tayo.
even if it were a liver cancer. So, it's not, it's medium-sized. Ang liver tumors kasi, like liver cancers, your eligibility for weird things like transplant depends on the size. So a single nodule less than 5 would be eligible for transplant, but something bigger than 5 would not be. But you would still be eligible for resection.
Yun nga, basta may matita ng 30% na.
But we're not even there yet. You decide lang muna about the biopsy muna. You meet the interventional radiologist and you ask him how long does this take, and he'll tell you 5
Sige, meet na lang
seconds.
natin yung radiologist.
Okay kayo with MRI, ah? You were good with MRI, ha?
Tagal
Yeah,
nga.
hindi naman siya tulog daw eh. Just
Half lang.
Related.
Relax lang.
Relax
Parang
lang.
masarap lang yung... Ganon. Sino ba anas natin?
Doc Mendoza po.
Hala, agad Dr. Babes, hindi mo pinatulog. Hindi kayo pinatulog ni Dr. Babes?
Ayaw yata na.
Ayaw ninyo.
Hindi, baka yung doctor, baka ayaw.
Not too deepy. Pero I'll bother her. Hindi niyo pinatulog. Sa Cordova. Hindi ka ba in-entertain ni Dr. Babes? No? Usually she's funny eh. Baka hindi kayo in the mood to laugh sa kanyang jokes. Yeah. Okay, so we'll ask for Dr. Cabata to come and see you.
Sige baka.
If he's not there, maybe si Chester.
Okay.